Hello everyone and welcome to my bathroom. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a review of the Molly May Filter Tanner. I really wanted to get the PR package that she was having for sale, but it was already sold out, so I just got two of the items, but nevertheless, I only need two items to tell if this product is worth it or not. So, if you guys haven't seen my Instagram stories about this, then I'll just show you really quickly what I got. I got the mitt. I usually don't use mitts. I use plastic gloves. So I'm going to try this and see if this works. I don't know, but that's what the review's for. So I got it. And then I got the tanning mousse in the shade Dark. So yeah, it's so late, so I want to get this tanning over with. So if you guys want to see if this product is good or not, then please keep watching. So quickly, first impressions about the products. So I did feel the mitt already, and I really like the feel of the mitt. It's just very soft. I don't know how well it's going to blend, but we're going to see how it works. I will say that I like that it's really thick, because then when you are using your tanner to rub it on with the mitt, I kind of doubt that the tanner will seep through and tan your hands because of the thick material, which is good. And then interesting enough, it does have a thumb, which most tanning companies skip the thumb, and it's just this part right here. So I'm interested to see if it will make a difference adding the whole thumb thing, or if it's just more for comfort reasons. Don't know. We're gonna test it out. And then packaging wise, I think the packaging is really awesome. I did see other people's videos about this, and they said that there was like a whole rage about how Molly May was copying Kim K's whole neutral packaging, which in my opinion, just because you have neutral packaging doesn't mean you're copying Kim K. Is it similar? Yeah, but is it a copy? No. In my opinion, it's not. I think it's very, very nice. I like that it comes in this container, because if you travel with your self-tanners like me, I always have to put mine in Ziplocs due to leaking issues. So I like that it comes with this, so I don't have to worry about wasting a Ziploc bag. And so, okay, there we go. And then out pops the tanner. So, what I could tell when I first opened this was it looked really big compared to the Loving Tan. So I'm going to show you real quick. So here's Loving Tan and here's Filter. Big difference. So the Loving Tan has 4 fluid ounces, and the Molly May Filter has... Well, Molly doesn't even say how much is in here, but I'm assuming it's more. If I find it on the website, I will put it in right here at the bottom, but I'm assuming that there's more in this than this, because I'm no idiot. The bottle is smaller on this one. So yeah, so that's a good plus, and it was a lot cheaper than Loving Tan. So if you're getting more for less, that's awesome. But we have to make sure the product is as good as Loving Tan, because I love Loving Tan. It's what I've been using for years and years and years. So if this product works just as good as better, this might be the new replacement for me. I don't know. But let's see if it is. So let's get on to the tanning and see how this bad boy looks on the skin. All right, I am not nude. I have a sports bra on, just covering the censored parts. So let's see how this works. So I was scrubbing off my tanner today in the shower, and I didn't get everything on my neck. So I'm hoping it won't look splotchy, but I think that's going to really put it to the test to see how well this tanner will layer over like old tanner, and if it will just really pick up on the blotchy spots. I tried getting most of it, so I'm hoping it's fine. But we'll see. My neck for sure is the hardest part for me to tan, because it literally does not get dark. It sucks. And I have to always reapply tanner on my neck just to match my body. So we're going to see how well one coat applies. So I'm just going to pump it on and see if I can make this. Okay, so that looks like a nice color. It's a nice olive brown color. So let's just start applying this. So the thing about Loving Tan that I really like is that it has an instant bronzing effect. So you look like you have bronzer on instead of like tanner on, which you can like, you know, apply your tanner, right away and then go out and run your errands or do whatever, and you won't look like you're like green and developing. So I want to see if this filter will do the same, because to me, I don't want to look green. I've tried other tanners that literally they go on green until they develop, they turn brown, which fine, whatever, but like I just feel weird when I look green. Like, I don't know, to me I rather have a bronzing effect. Right off the bat, this has a very lovely smell, which is great. I actually don't mind the smell of tanner. I actually like it. Some people really hate it, so I think it's a personal preference on scent. So if self tanner smells bother you, then this will be a good quality to this product right off the bat. So far so good. This mitt is doing a pretty good job at blending from what I can tell in the mirror ahead of me. I would need to get up close and personal and see how well it's doing, but it looks like it is doing a good job. And it looks like the mitt, obviously there is tan on it, but it doesn't look like it's like soaking up all the product. I am still getting it on and seeing color on my skin, as you guys can tell. Okay, so I will say this does a really good job at blending out, which I know I already mentioned, but I really just wanted to mention that again, because honestly, a little goes a long way when you're using the mitt, because since it blends it out so well, you need just a tiny pump just to cover your arm. Unlike plastic gloves, which I love using, they don't blend things out super well. So I really like how this is just getting the job done, and it's getting it done super fast, because I always forget to tan when I need to tan, and I'm like here at like 11 p.m. tanning my whole body, and I just want to apply it super fast. So I like how this is just going by really fast. I will say I do like the thumb on the glove, because I feel like it's really comfortable and it just makes more sense because your thumb isn't part of the other four fingers technically. Another thing I noticed about this tanner is that it has an olive undertone, which is really good for a tanner, and it does go on initially green, olive color, but once it starts like developing, that greenness goes away and it's becoming more brown, which is really good. So my mom's doing my back because I can't. So she's using the glove. How do you like the glove, Mom?
I do like the glove. It's very
soft. Is it soft?
And it's very easy to blend.
Does the color look good so far?
Yeah, the color looks great.
Are you just saying that because I'm your daughter?
No, I mean, it's a nice color. I like it. I really like this mitt. That's what I like. It's very soft and very easy to blend.
How's my back looking?
Looks good. I feel like there's a line there, but there you go.
It looks great. Wait, hold on. There we go. It looks pretty good. All right, and the finishing touches is my face and my hands. It smells really nice. Is there any? Looking at the bottle. Probably should have read the directions. Oh well. Maybe it's the leaf extract. The chamomile sinensis leaf extract. Maybe that's what we're smelling, is this leaf extract, because it doesn't smell very fragrant, like floral or like a perfume scent, but it smells very clean. Yeah, it's definitely the extract, that tree flower extract, whatever. That makes it smell really nice. So now I'm going to do my hands. I'm going to do that very slowly and gentle, because the hands are actually the worst things to tan, in my opinion. Like, nothing screams tanner than your knuckles. Like, if you tan, you know what I'm talking about. And so far, it looks really nice. Good morning, guys. So I look like a mess, and I feel like I'm talking like a mess, but this is how the tanner looks like. I just woke up from an 8-hour sleep, so lots of time for it to develop. I think it only takes 6 hours to develop, which is what a normal tanner takes to develop. So it's had plenty of time to do its thing. So this is what I look like 8 hours after applying it. So as you can see, it did a good job on my face. You can definitely see I did not tan my under eyes because it looks like I have a goggle tan now. My neck is pretty good. I feel like I'm gonna have to tan it a bit more after I wash it off, because I just have this feeling that when I wash it, this tanner is gonna come off, and it's gonna come off a lot on my neck. But my hands, I applied a very thin coat, and they are so dark, like they're the darkest thing on my body. And in the instructions it said to, after you apply tanner onto your hands, wash your hands, which I didn't do, so that's why they look so dark. But the rest of my body is pretty tan still, apart from my really tan hands. My stomach definitely needs another coat. As you can see, it's much lighter than, like, obviously my hand and my arm, so I could use another coat on my tummy. And then on my legs, they are pretty tan, as you can tell, a really nice color. My feet don't look terrible, but definitely I missed some areas like right here, but it's a really nice color. And from what I can see, I didn't get really any tanner on my bed. Like, I always sleep with blankets, but like even on my white blanket that I slept on, there's nothing. So for right now, it seems like this is transfer proof. So that was just a update for you guys to see how well it developed. I'm gonna go work out now. I'm gonna come back and shower it off, and then I will come back, show you guys what it looks like after you shower off, and give you my final thoughts about this product. So I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. Alright, I am back for the final update on the tanner. So I have already taken a shower, rinsed off my tanner. So this is what the tanner looks like after you rinse it off. So I'll just show you just some of my body parts so you can see what the color looks like. Exhibit A, my legs. So they look really nice. I will say the calf area definitely needs a bit more, like in this area right over here. It looks really pale on this camera, but in person it looks more tan than what it is, but I still feel like I could use another layer on my calves for sure. My feet turned out really dark until I washed it, which was nice. So as the rest of my body, I feel like my arms could use more color. As you can see, compared to my hand's a lot darker than my arm, so I feel like I could use another coat, which is probably what I'll do tonight, is do another coat of tanner on my arms, because they just look really pale to my hands, which is no big deal. It's happened to me before, but I would prefer if it looks more even. Definitely my face picked up a lot of color after I washed my face. It still looks really tan. And then my neck surprisingly has good color. I thought it would be much lighter than this, but it's not, which is a big plus for me. My overall thoughts about this product is a big thumbs up, and here are the reasons why. It doesn't have a really bad tanner smell. Now there is a tiny bit, but it's not as bad as the Loving Tan. Personally, I don't mind the scent of tanner. I think it's fine, but a lot of people hate it. So if you are kind of conscious about the smell of your tanners, this one's a good one to go with. It's not sticky, which is a big plus. It is a smidge bit sticky on areas that have not completely like dried, but it is so nice when you go to bed, because then you're not clinging to everything. There's a little transfer. Now, I showed you guys my bed sheets, how it was not even brown at all. Like, even my white blanket that I was sleeping on, it was not gross at all, so that is a big plus. And then I'm going to show you my pajama bottoms that I was wearing. On the inside of the hem, you can see that there is a little bit of tanner on them, like right over there, the brown areas. but as you can see, like hardly anything got on my bottoms when I was sleeping, and I tan everything. So the fact that it had little like transfer when it was developing and I was sleeping and rolling over in my bed is really great. So that means it's really just soaking right into your skin, and it's not just like a layer that's just sitting on your skin and just transferring everywhere. I think Molly did a really killer job on this product. Even the packaging was great. The only thing I will say is that when I did receive the box, it's a cute box, but I get it, it's coming from the UK to the United States, so it's gonna get messy. But like, I just felt like, I don't know, like maybe next time, like, you know, wrap the tissue and like tape it or something, because it just was like all piled in there like a big mess, and which is fine. But I feel like, what's the point of putting tissue paper in there if you're not even going to use it and it's just going to sit in the bottom in a crumbled mess? I don't know, that's just me. But that would be my only thing to say about the product that would need to be fixed. But other than that, I really like the product. I think I look very healthy and very evenly tanned. I look blended, which is the best part because of that mitt, is the mitt. The mitt is really nice. I was scared it was going to soak up a lot of the product and was going to leave me not tan, but it was quite the opposite. It did soak up a decent amount, but it still transferred on and left me a really nice dark tan. So yeah, I really like this product. So thank you guys so much for watching this review of her products, and I hope I inspired you guys to try it out yourselves, because I would recommend it to you guys. So thank you for coming back to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!